And where do you think you're going? We need to go see the king.
Well, excuse me, princess. I was just about to welcome us back. And you just had to steal my groove. Anyway, welcome back to some more Let's Play Tales of Eternia. Last time we left off, we reached Eternia City. Off screen, I went ahead and did some grinding. I got 2 levels. I've got a bunch of money. I already bought the weapons I actually wanted to buy, so I might as well show those off right now. I got the Heavy Grave, and I got a Bird Whistle for Merity. I think that's all I really bought, though. Anyway, though, let's head back to Eternia City. I just wanted to have that intro because it was fun. This time around, though, we need to go see the King of Eternia, because, you know, we have this whole big thing about the worlds colliding and all that. It's kind of a big deal. Last time we also went through the Forest of Temptation. We got Undini. So we did quite a few things last time, but now it's finally time to move along. There isn't really much I want to go through in this town. I mean, I believe the Colosseum is here and stuff like that. So, there is stuff here. I'm just not planning on going through here. Oh, and there's the fucking Imperial Playhouse. I believe you can come here multiple times throughout the game and watch these little plays and stuff. I don't really care too much. I'm not really going to watch them. So, I'm sure they're somewhere on YouTube if you really want to see them. But for now, I'm not really too interested. As for armor, I didn't really need to buy any, because I had the best armor I could get. So yeah, I just made a bunch of money off screen. Anyway, though, it's time to go see the king if possible. Hey guys, what's up? Do you mind if I go see your king? You know, have a little talky talk? What do you want? We would like to see the king. The king? This is a matter of grave concern for Eternia. The details are written in these papers. It's imperative that we see the king at once. You can't be serious. Insolent fools! You want a trip to the dungeon? Or perhaps a beating right here? What? We didn't even do anything! We were just like, hey, do you mind if we go see our king? You know, the guy we kind of put into power? I don't know if this is a democracy. But either way, you know, we're the people. Why can't we go see our king? You know, besides the fact that we might be assassins or, you know, what have you. But still, you don't need to threaten us straight out like this. It's kind of rude. Whoa! We're leaving. Goodbye! Okay, let's just get the fuck out of here. See you later, fuckers. That was not the greatest idea. That's how guards are. They're all muscle and no brains. To think that our illustrious king is protected by those dingbats. Fucking dingbats. Illustrious? Does that mean great? Yeah, after all, he is the king. Why is he great? I guess the Celestian wouldn't understand. That's probably not something we want to talk about in town, though. What? The king is a sacred, noble presence. He's fundamentally different from people like us. Merity, doesn't Celestia have a king? No, we are all equal. No special people. That's actually pretty cool. I'm sure they have mayors and stuff, though. I see. Perhaps the reason Celestia is so barbarous is because they've never known the rule of a king. You can't say that without even seeing it for your own eyes. Or with your own eyes, I should say. Like, you can't just straight out say that Celestia is barbarous. Celestians, not barbarians! Come on, stop the fruitless debate. We should be figuring out what to do next. Let's go to the Royal Observatory of Astronomy. You mean the tall building over there? You mean the one right next to us? I guess we can go there. Oh man, look at that! They're looking at Celestia, I guess. That's right. It boasts the world's most precise telescope. I thought I was going to say precious. Should they allow us to use it, we may be able to objectively determine if the Grand Fall is actually true or not. How do you know we won't get kicked out again? Top scientists from all over are gathered in the observatory. They're not muscle-bound guards. Then we should have no problem getting in. Let's go. I don't know why, but like that sentence didn't look the way it should have looked, but whatever. So, observatory, let's get going. The Royal Observatory of Astronomy. Should we be in here? If it isn't okay, someone will tell us, right? Oh yeah, I forgot I wanted to do something. Can I leave? Cool. There is one thing I want to do before we get going into that observatory. I actually missed something that I did want to grab. I totally forgot until just now. But if we go back into the inn, we can go upstairs, you know, whatever, and go over here. And look who's hanging out right here. It's the mysterious Wonder Chef. Come to hang out. I am the mysterious Wonder Chef. I'll show you how to make a gently simmered cream stew. Oh, thank you. A crudely simmered. I was gonna say that. Cream stew. Yay. So cream stew takes a lot of ingredients, as you can see. It also involves milk, which is the only way that Edward would like milk, is if it's in a stew. I don't know if you guys know that. I don't know if you watch Full Metal Alchemist, but that motherfucker hates milk, but he can have stew, but he'll only have stew if milk is in it, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Or it's the only way he can enjoy milk. Either way. God damn it, Edward. I'm actually kind of curious what that heals, or what that gives me. Large amount of ally HP cures all I can't talk, I'm sorry. Abnormalities. So, really good thing right here. We can just have someone cook it at some point. Let's wait on that, though. We actually do have quite a few, ingredients, so it is possible to cook that at some point, but for right now, we're okay. It's an ancient map of the heavens made in the Melnix era. I wonder how the ancient people hit upon this crazy idea. Alright, well, let's get going. See if we can run into actually smart people instead of idiot guards who won't listen to a word we say. Is Eternia constant, or does it change over time? I just don't know. So let's go to the top floor. I'm guessing that's where we need to go. Oh no, we're blocked off. Or not. Hey, Keel, it's off limits to visitors. Yeah, but fuck that, right? We're not visitors. We have a purpose. That seems like a not great, like, thing to go off of. Like, oh yes, we have a purpose here, but that doesn't make it right to just trespass. Stop right there! Well, we're already caught. No unauthorized persons are allowed inside. Let us go to the observation room. We absolutely must use the telescope. I cannot say a sentence without messing up, so I apologize. What are you going to do? I want to measure the change in distance between Inferior and Celestia. The change? The distance between Inferior and Celestia never changes. Taking the measurement is pointless. Yeah, but, you know, you might as well check. How can you be so sure? Do you take periodic measurements? Well, no, but we did take one about 2 years ago. Oh yeah, that means that means it never changes, you know? Data from 2 years ago, pretty much the fucking state-of-the-art shit. You don't have to worry about it. Aren't those measurements a little outdated? Watch who you criticize. All measurements are carried out systematically under Chancellor Zosiamos, I guess? Zosiamos? Zosiamos' orders. I don't know how to say that word. Or that name, I should say. If you come anywhere near the observation room, I'll call the guards. Why? We're just here to fucking observe. Do you know the point of an observatory? To observe. We're not causing you any harm. We're not slowing, we might slow, actually I don't know what you're currently researching, but we're probably not slowing down any research. And we're not costing you any money. And that's the big thing. So I don't see what the big deal is. At least read my thesis. Anybody familiar with the light Kramer theory would understand significance immediately. Stay back! What is your problem? What is with everyone not... Everyone... What the fuck?! Why you gotta be a dick? Why is everyone a dick? Let's go. We'll be in serious trouble if he calls the guards. Keel! There's still a way. So everyone's a complete asshole in Inferia. Or Inferia City, I should say. Not everyone in Inferia is an asshole, but pretty much everyone in Inferia City is a complete dickface. What was all that ruckus? I'm very sorry. I'll clean it up right away. You gotta look at it? Is that why you left it there? He's gonna look at it. He's totally looking at it. But so far, no help. No real lead to go off of concerning Inferia and Celestia coming together. So we're kind of boned so far. It's appalling to think that an idiot like him is a researcher at one of the finest institutions. Keel, before you blame others, maybe you ought to admit your failures. You haven't been correct with any of your predictions up to this point. Damn! Wow, Farah. Hey, watch what you say. Keel is trying as hard as he can to help Meridian save the world. Right? Right. I'm sure Merity isn't really a big part of his ambitions to save the world, but yeah. So what should we do? Are there any other ways we can meet the king? There is. The Seyfert Sanctuary. So we pray for Seyfert's help? The church worships the Seyfert ring as a symbol of their faith. Surely they must have noticed the unusual appearance of the Seyfert ring. Did anyone notice the crazy thing going on in the sky? Like in episode 3? Like, did anyone in Inferia City notice that a big boom was happening up in the sky? Or was that just us? You know, it might be a big deal. Okay, no problem. Let's do it. So, Seyfert Sanctuary. It's on the east edge of town. We can do that. It's like, it's just, that's the weird thing. Like, if you see that in the sky, why would you not take more measurements? Why would you not research whatever was happening in the sky? So, that's kind of a weird thing that Inferia City's not doing. I don't know. I feel like that would kind of scare some people, but no one's like, hey, did you see that thing like a couple hours ago? Oh no, I guess not. Or I should say a couple days ago. It's probably been a couple days. But welcome to Seyfert Sanctuary nevertheless. The glass! It is so pretty! It's stained glass depicting the god of creation, Seyfert. Seyfert? Quickie! I'm just gonna say Quickie. Every time Quickie talks, it's the best part. Hello, people. Do you mind if I get some help? Sorry to bother you, but I'd like to speak to the Archbishop. I'm Archbishop Galvani. Is it Arch or Arc? I'm never quite sure. I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna say Archbishop. My apologies, how rude of me. That's alright. So what would you like to talk about? I would like to speak to you about the peculiar change in the Sacred Ring. Do you know about the dark matter in the Sacred Ring? It seems to be expanding at the rate of 300 langs a year. Yes, of course. The Sanctuary is aware of the change. And I believe the Grand Fall will occur because of the change in the dark matter. Inferior and Celestia are coming closer to each other. Collision appears to be inevitable. Please, could you report— Oh no, he's mad. What idiotic nonsense! How dare you associate the dark matter, the sign of the second coming of Seyfert, with such disaster? Why are you mad? What? The dark matter is a blessing? So that's why my theory was rejected at the university. Seize them! Hand them over to the guards! Are you guys like the really religious dudes in Attack on Titan? Where if you get super mad, like they arrest you and stuff? Or they kill you. Or they plot your death. Or they just straight up torture you and murder you after you're tortured. I don't know, stuff like that. Seize them! Don't let them escape! Well, we're out of here. See you later, fuckers!
There they are. Grab them!
You're joking.
Damn.
No, I'm scared. Uduy muti, muti, tidunyanti. Reed, what now?
Good question.
I'm Captain Rowan Lamoa of the Imperial Guards. Surrender. Resistance is futile and will only hasten your deaths.
What are you gonna do with us?
Spreading lies all over town about the destruction of the world. Kneel before the king and accept your death sentence.
Death sentence? You mean...
What do we do? Shall we take a chance and rumble?
Let's surrender quietly. Think about it. It's a chance to gain the ear of the king.
Yeah, and receive the death sentence.
It's a one-shot chance to turn the tables.
I got you. I hope this works. I hope too.
I promise it'll work.
We surrender.